Hamas releases horrifying video of emaciated hostage digging his own grave. The world recoiled in horror this weekend as Hamas released devastating propaganda footage showing Israeli hostage Evyatar David, now a skeletal shadow of his former self, apparently digging what he believes will be his own grave. The 24-year-old musician, kidnapped from the Nova Music Festival on October 7, 2023, appears gaunt and desperate in underground Gaza tunnels. The video, released Friday and Saturday, shows David's ribs and shoulder blades protruding sharply from his emaciated frame as he speaks in barely a whisper about surviving on scarce lentils and beans. "I haven't eaten for 3 days," he says in the footage, his voice breaking as he describes receiving only minimal drinking water. International outrage erupted immediately, with France, Germany, the UK, and the United States condemning the deliberate starvation as psychological warfare. David's family called it a horror beyond words, describing their son as being deliberately and cynically starved and reduced to a living skeleton, buried alive. The timing of the video's release proved strategically calculated, coming just 1 day after U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff visited Gaza aid distribution sites and met with hostage families in Tel Aviv. Witkoff, representing President Trump's MiddleEast peace efforts, had promised families that someone will be held to blame if they don't come out alive. The propaganda footage was interspersed with images of malnourished Palestinian children, highlighting the broader starvation crisis affecting Gaza, where nearly 170 people, including over 90 children, have died from malnutrition since the war began. The Palestinian Health Ministry reports that starvation deaths have accelerated dramatically in recent weeks. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu met extensively with David's and other hostage families Saturday evening, expressing profound shock at the videos, while accusing Hamas of deliberately starving both hostages and Palestinian civilians by obstructing aid access.